please upstand? And everyone, I give you the new Mr. and Mrs. Felton.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you all for coming to celebrate Chris and Dellas' wedding. I think everybody in this room have got somebody missing in their lives. So I'd like you all to raise your glasses to absent friends and family.
Definitely.
Absent friends and family.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Pauline and Kevin for helping out with the wedding. Much appreciated. Thank you very much.
No problem at all.
Sorry I'm a bit slow.
Take your time, Brad.
I'd like to welcome Chris into the family.
Thank you, Matt.
But I got to be honest with you, I find it quite difficult. Because for the last, 6, 7 years?
8.
8 years? You've been coming to the house, you sit in my chair, you drink my tea and coffee, you eat my biscuits and cake, and to top it all, you have been known to eat my last Welsh cake. If you wasn't Kevin Felton's son, you would have had a slap. And if Kevin Felton gives me the nod, next time you will have a slap.
Right up.
You've got the nod, man.
Thank you, Kevin. Here from now on. This morning I was in the house, there was a lot of female company there. I was only a man, I was on my own. But anyway, at the end of it, Della came into the room and she was absolutely stunning. Fair play.
Oh yeah.
I think every man's daughter is stunning to him. But today, Della, honest to God, absolutely stunning.
There you go. Well done.
I'd like to thank the two of you for giving me and Dot two lovely granddaughters, Daisy and Lottie. Well, I don't know Lottie.
I'm the same.
Anyone who knows her knows that she's a terror. There you are. That's it. Where am I now? I'm just about finished.
Tell everyone to enjoy the day, Matt.
Oh, well done.
I'd just like you all just propose a toast to Mr. and Mrs. Felton. I'd like to give you a bit of, sorry, I've done this a bit ass backwards. I'd like to give you a bit of advice on married life, but I can't. How long have you been together?
8 years.
6 years, so how can I? That's all I can say is that you have a long and happy marriage. That's all I can say. Have we proposed a toast?
Yes. Say I'm going to enjoy your food, Dad.
That's it. Just hope you enjoy your food and have a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to say on behalf of my beautiful wife and I, we welcome you all to this beautiful day. It's great to see all our favourite people in one place on our special day. Thank you all for our gifts, cards and money. It means a great deal to us. My speech will be a bit like my mate Lloyd Bryant, short and not very funny. I hope you all enjoyed your meals.
Yes!
The staff will be coming around soon with itemised billing so everyone knows what they had. I'm sure you will all agree with me that Della, Daisy, Lottie and all the bridesmaids look absolutely stunning today.
Yeah!
And I stand before you now a very proud husband and father.
Well done, Chris.
Now I did the easy bit in proposing to Della. The credit for everything after that goes to this gorgeous woman sat beside me. Oh, sorry, gorgeous women sat beside me. Right, it says everything about Della and why I love her so much. That she put so much effort into making the day special and enjoyable, not just for us, but for all of you guys as well.
Yeah.
So thank you, Della.
Yeah. Well done, Del.
Also, without the financial help from Della's parents and my parents alike, we would never be able to put this day together. Because everyone knows I wouldn't have forked out this much money on my own.
Yeah, right.
Thank you to Leah and Kirsty, who I must say have scrubbed up well today.
Yeah.
And thank you for providing support to Della and doing a great job in organising her hen do. Please accept these gifts as a token of appreciation. Kirsty, Leah,
Hey.
come on. Thank you very much, Kirsty.
Doggy bag, please.
You don't have to. Thank you, Leah.
Dinner we have today.
Thanks to the ushers for doing a great job of ushering. And thanks to my best man for organising a brilliantly run trip to Prague.
Yes,
Adam. And if anyone wants to know why you don't mess with the police in Prague, go and have a chat with my mate Callum over there. And he'll tell you why.
well done, Callum, boy.
Oh, thanks for everyone that came on my stag and made it a trip to remember, or not remember in my case. Mum, Dad, thank you for welcoming Della into our family and showing her that in our house you either eat quickly or you don't eat at all. And thank you for just being there whenever we needed, even if it was to withdraw from the bank of Mum and Dad or just for a bit of advice. Thank you.
No problem, boy. Anytime.
Scott and Martin, thank you for welcoming me into your family and giving me this chance to marry your beautiful daughter and become your son-in-law. You both done a brilliant job in raising such a beautiful, amazing, sometimes psychotic daughter. So could you all be upstanding and raise a toast to the parents? To the parents.
We are the parents.
Guys, will you accept this gift on our behalf? Matt, thank you very much. Mum and Dad, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's a bill, I bet you know. It is a bill. Oh. Thank you, Christopher.
Right.
Much appreciated.
Now, guys, I'd like to pass you over to my best man, who sometimes can be an impulsive liar, and I suggest you don't listen to a word he says, because it's all lies. Everyone, Adam. Thank you very much.
Well done, Chris.
I don't like.
Good boy.
Should know. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen,
Little Ryland.
boys and girls, and Christopher. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Adam, Christopher's favourite cousin, and most importantly, his best
Sorry,
man.
Rich.
And in not so distant future, I'm going to be at that bar, and I'll drink Carlin all night. First of all, I'd like to mention I'm a complete novice at public speaking, and I got the utmost urge to prove it to you all today. First, I'd like to thank Christopher for that amazing speech. Such an hard act to follow. On behalf of the bridesmaids and myself, I'd like to thank Della and Christopher for inviting us to be part of your massive day. The most important day of your lives. I know you both put tremendous effort in this big day for you, so thank you very much on behalf of me and the bridesmaids.
Thank you.
Speaking of the bridesmaids, my first taking the opportunity to say how beautiful you all look today. But I am very sorry you have fallen short to the amazing bride, which looks simply amazing. As opposed to Christopher, who just looks simple. Dot, you must be extremely proud of Della today. But unfortunately, Pauline, I am sorry at the end of the day. I am only the best man and I'm not a miracle worker.
Your next drink will be plasma.
But to be honest, when everybody turned up to the church today, I was very surprised that Christopher didn't have the dressing that we pulled for him on his stag do, because he seemed to enjoy it so much. I was surprised he turned up in his suit, to be honest, but that's another thing.
It did suit me.
Next, I'd like to thank the ushers, Jared and Ryan.
And Ryan.
Thank you very much, and Ryan.
Ryan.
And first and foremost, I'd like to thank all you for being here today. It is really, really amazing, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart, how far people will travel for free food and free food. No, but all jokes aside, like I say, thank you for all coming to celebrate Christopher's massive day and Dellas' massive day. And like I say, we can't thank you all. So one of the best man's tasks was to make sure Christopher turned up in decent form, smart, sober, his hair all done nice. I didn't turn up today completely drunk, because his hair is meant to look like that.
True.
So when we give her the job of the best man, I had a nice text from Christopher saying, please don't make me look like I'm much of an idiot. So unfortunately I've had to cut my speech short. But I have compiled a list of things that Christopher likes to do.
Oh, no. Yeah, careful. Tread carefully here now.
First and foremost, if anybody got Christopher on Facebook, he absolutely loves a moan about anything. Dogs, your kid's first day in school, oh, he'll moan about it. Anything. Secondly, did all of you know that Christopher been to Australia? Did you all know? Because I'm sure by the end of tonight, I'm sure you will all find out. He's been to Australia. And dance, absolutely badly. And I, for one, cannot wait for the first dance, because he loves dancing.
The best seems to wear.
He wasn't there, but he wasn't there.
And last but not least, sleep. As many of you will know, this guy will sleep absolutely anywhere. Whether it's speakers in judges, on floors, in doorways, he will sleep anywhere. And I'm sure I'm going to do my utmost to make sure we can get him to sleep tonight.
No, you can't.
So moving on to Christopher's younger days. When I'd done a bit of digging into Christopher's past, I come across a school report you all like to know. So first of all, music. Christopher has a very hands-on approach at music, but I wish he'd play in a band and not just for himself. Next up, design technology. Christopher has got a massive problem with differentiating between inches and millimetres. Make of that what you will. Come on, guys. Keep it clean.
Behave.
May also be massively surprised to know that Christopher hasn't always been that handsome, believe it or not. Well, I'm not saying he's an ugly baby, but Pauline developed birth sickness after Christopher was born. And at the end of the day, he was the only kid in Aberdeen that had shutters on his pram.
You real now.
No, honest, I didn't have shutters on your pram. No way I didn't.
And at this point in my speech, I'd like to tell you all about how our stag do went, but unfortunately, due to stag law, you're not allowed to obviously speak about stag do's and whatnot. And anyway, Christopher's sister has told me not to say anything about the stag do until all the charges are dropped against him. So I have to stay quiet, unfortunately, guys.
Sorry, guys.
But finally, when I was putting together this speech, I went around Christopher's friends and asked him, can you give me some good words to say about Christopher? Well, unfortunately, felt you need new friends. Because everybody in this room didn't have one good thing to say about him. Unfortunately, really.
Never mind it.
Nah, but all joking aside, Christopher, absolutely amazing man, amazing father, and I'm sure he's going to make an amazing husband at Della. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart. Now, it's vital that, as a best man's duty, you give some words of wisdom going forward in marriage. But unfortunately, not married myself. I went to set out to look at happily married couples. Unfortunately, I'm still looking.
You're right.
Right. This part of my speech is not a duty. I'd like to say on behalf of everyone here today, may I wish you both all the years of happiness. I'm sure you'll be amazing together. I'd like you all to stand, please, and give a toast. To the new Mr. and Mrs. Felton.
Mr. and Mrs. Yes. Well done. Well done, boys. Well done.
Ryan, no?
Who's next? Huh? I'd just like to pass you on to Christopher's brother now, Ryan, who's going to say a few words for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know me, my name's Ryan, and I'm the better looking brother. It has been widely noted, Chris. I'd like to start by telling you some funny stories from Christopher's past. Like when he got caught pinching pens in Woolworths. When he broke his wrist when he fell off Little's roof, and what he was doing up there. How he wiped out 10 tables of drinks when we were abroad in his first drinking session. And how he excelled in the woodwork class in school. I'd also like to explain about Chris's knobbly bit. I'd love to tell you some of the nicknames we used to have for him as a child, such as Bernard, Toffers and Johnny Bravo, plus many, many more. I'd love to go through some of the hilarious hairstyles over the years, such as the Billy Whiz, the Gadless Fringe, and his mullet he used to straighten with his GHDs. But he's asked me not to embarrass you today, not to embarrass him in front of you today, so I won't mention any of them. Okay, Stud Muffin 1982 at yahoo.com. Remember that? That was his actual email address. My earliest memory of Chris is sat in the coal shed in Penwine eating lumps of coal. It doesn't appear to have done him any harm. I think he was digging for gold but didn't quite pan out. Another early memory again was Chris always seemed to come home with dog crap on his shoe all the time. He wouldn't take his shoes off and walk it through the house. I don't know how many times the old man and my mother told him to look down instead of up. He never seemed to grasp the concept. There was a time when he told the old man to F off straight to his face, because I told him to do it. It was hilarious looking from the outside in, but it didn't end well for Chris, I'm sorry to say. And he learned one of life's harsh lessons. Being the younger brother, Chris would always do as I say. There was a time when we were in the kitchen, I told Chris to run in the living room as fast as he could and punch the old man square in the balls as hard as he could. A few seconds later, Chris learned another harsh lesson. Like most brothers, we had our fair share of fights. A punch-up outside the arch in Neath, a brawl in the snow in Cardiff after having a tour of Brains Brewery, and possibly the best one, outside the house on the Gadless after an all-day session on the Strongbow Super. I know you're wondering who won. Me, obviously. Growing up, we could often be found over St John's Field, practicing our kicking or running through rugby moves. It was there where Chris found his special rugby talent, where he learnt his signature move. I know what you're all thinking, imagine the Shane Williams-esque twinkle-toed sidestepping run, or just being solid under the high ball, or even strong in the tackle, but you'd be wrong. Many of us here have shared a rugby field with Chris, and we all must admit, Felt's crash ball is quite a blockbuster move. Coupled with the tackling ability of Arwell Thomas, he was quite an asset to any team. We spent our late teens, early 20s mostly in the pub. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday sessions in Oran Common. I know most of you who know Chris will find that probably hard to believe. but I have heard the bar tingers are up 100-fold in Irwin since Chris has moved up there. But in all seriousness, on to today. No one could be more proud than me to stand up here today and speak about Christopher on the biggest day of his life. To see the man he has grown up to be, a devoted dad and a loving partner, it's a true honour to call him my brother. Della, I must say, you look absolutely stunning today. I'm sure you'd all agree. Thank you for making my brother so happy, and please look after him for me. I would like to borrow him now and again for a boys' weekend away, which may be few and far between now, Chris, because you're married. But you truly are a great couple and a match made in heaven. Chris, it's no surprise to anyone that you now have a beautiful wife in Della, or Bella. And two adorable children, Daisy and Lottie. I know you have lots of wonderful years together ahead as a family ahead of you. And good luck.
That was brilliant.
Right, awesome. Adam, fantastic. Chris, well done.
Thank you.
Martin, I've got something to say about you after, but I'll keep it for afterwards. No, well done, boy, on it. You done, no, but you done well. Fair play, thank you. Right. I know. Oh, stop being crazy, for God's sake. Right then. As Chris's parents, me and Pauline would like to take this opportunity to thank Della's parents for raising such a wonderful young woman who loves our son so much and made him so happy by giving him two gorgeous children, Daisy and Lottie. I know I'm repeating myself, but you're sitting here now, so tough shit.
You gotta listen.
What do you mean?
Although you've been in our family for a long while,
Good.
officially today you become a Felton.
Yay.
But as we said earlier, you lose a Davis, I gain a Felton. Never mind. We'll have a pint over it after. Congratulations both on your wedding day.
Thank you.
Marriage is a fun adventure that is full of surprises, twists and turns. As someone who has been married for a long time, I'm only 36. I am still on this exciting journey, with me, Paul.
Oh, we are chum. Exactly. We are chum.
And I have to say that it never gets
we are
old. Well, you've got to say that, don't you? Yeah. Being married to the person that you love. Whatever you do, don't tell the wife. I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for celebrating this special day with us. It's lovely to see friends, family, and everyone. And as Martin said earlier, missing friends and family is a big point in us. A lot of people would have loved to be here today. Della, you looked absolutely stunning, which we all knew you would. The bridesmaids and the gorgeous grandchildren were absolutely fantastic. I better mention the mother-in-laws, because I haven't got a stab vest with me. They looked absolutely fantastic as well. Martin, you brushed up well for an Irwin boy. Fair play. I would like...
Nope, you lost. Calm down, Lodi.
If you think Chris's mother is emotional, which she has been today, you should have seen her when Christopher joined the Cubs. At 4 years of age. You would have thought he was joining the Foreign Legion. She cried for 3 days solid. And on that note, Del, Christopher, Martin, Dot, all of you, It's been a fantastic day. I hope it goes on being a fantastic day. And I thank you all for coming and celebrating it with us. And again, if you could raise your glasses. The bride and groom.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.